This is Homer Simpson electric hammer, one of his most ridiculous inventions, and today I'm going to build 3 versions of it. One in 5 minutes, one in 5 hours, and one in 5 days. But the real question is, can this stupid idea actually work in real life? This hammer appears in the episode where Homer becomes an inventor, and the idea is very simple. It's a normal hammer modified to work electrically. For me, this idea sounds clever, and it can be actually useful. And to make things more interesting, I created this. This is the restriction wheel, and this will help us to make things more interesting. This thing will evolve, and you can help me with that. On every episode, I will choose the most liked comment, and I will add it to this wheel. And today's challenge is no normal motors. So no motors for this build, but instead of that I will use this thing. And this is a solenoid, and you will see how it works. A solenoid push or pull in a straight line. So basically it punches. So now that we know how the solenoid works, we can finally start the first challenge. The 5 minutes cardboard prototype. First we're going to start with the 5 minutes, and for this I have my board and also some cardboard. So for this prototype I'm going to draw a very simple hammer head like this. And I think we are going to cut a hammer like that, and we will put a hole on it because I want to have like this form to make like a hinge. Like this we can have a movement to the front. The problem is that I need something either to push it or to pull it. To summarize, 1 pivot point, 1 moving hammerhead, 1 elastic return, and everything with a cardboard structure. Now that we have the plan, let's build the first prototype. So this is a cardboard prototype that I made in 5 minutes. The idea is not so bad. As you can see, when I pull this thread, you can see that. So after this lame prototype, I went to make another one, and this is way better. Now let's simulate how it works. It works. I think for a prototype it's not so bad. But what happens if now we connect the solenoid? So now we know that the system works. I don't like that when we pull the solenoids, well, the force is going that way. We need to hammer a nail, so the force needs to be the other way around. That's why I think I'm just only going to flip the solenoid to have the force on the other way. And also, as you can see, this solenoid is very small, and I don't think we will have the power to power up a real hammer. We proved the concept, but now we need something stronger. Which means it's time for the 5 hours version. The first thing I needed was a bigger solenoid. And I will be honest, I didn't do a full engineer calculation here. I mostly look at the size and the force. Using what I learned from the cardboard prototype, I started designing the system in 3D. The idea is to mount the solenoid in reverse. So instead of pulling the hammer, it can use this impact force to push the mechanism and create the hammering motion. To make that work, I'm going to sacrifice a real hammer. I'm going to cut the hammerhead and adapt it with a 3D printed hinge system. So the system will be a fixed body, a moving hammerhead section, a pivot point, and a solenoid mount. The assembly is pretty simple. Most of the structure is held together with 3mm screws of different lengths. First, I install the hinge system. Then I attach the hammer section. Because I want this to be a real electric hammer, I need a small electronic setup to control the solenoid properly. The solenoid needs much more power than an Arduino can provide directly. So I'm going to use a control circuit to activate everything safely. By the way, if you want to build your own, the 3D files, all the materials and the code will be in the description down below. Before installing everything on the hammer, I wanted to test the solenoid by itself. But the real question is, what will happen once it is connected to the full mechanism? not counting the delivery time for the parts. Between the 3D modeling, 3D printing, assembly, and electronics, I stayed within the 5-hour challenge. So now let's test it. Okay, it works, but obviously not as well as I expected. The mechanism moves, the solenoid activates, and technically this is an electric hammer, but the hammerhead is way too heavy. So to test the idea, I replaced the metal hammerhead with a much lighter plastic version. The 5 hours version gave me 3 important lessons. The mechanism works, the solenoid needs to be stronger, and the hammerhead needs to be lighter or at least better balanced. So now with everything I learned, it's time to fix the electronics, buy a bigger solenoid, redesign the mechanism, and move into the final version, the 5-day build. And after 5 long days, I finally did it! Look at this! This is the Homer electric hammer. I mean, just look at it. It's amazing, guys. It looks a little bit weird, a little bit over the top with all the electronics and such, but we have a button, and let me show you what happened when I press it. And that's not all. Look at this. If I double tap, and I even added a rapid fire mode. Let's go! I mean, it's not powerful enough with this rapid fire, but it looks cool. Okay, we have some nails. Let's test one punch. Let's do double tap. Okay, it's working. So there you go, guys, we have finally made the electrical hammer from the Simpsons. It is not that strong, right? But it looks really cool, so that's worth it. And remember, if you want to build your own, I will leave the link on the description down below. See you next time for another build. I can do this all day.